What's up? Welcome. Today, we're going to be checking out a new Eastshade EP called A Sea of Flickering Lights. This is a pretty surprising release considering these guys have dropped an EP in the beginning of the year and we've checked it out together. It was When Colors Fade EP. And that EP had like, what, 5 songs or something like that? This one is only 10 minutes long. It's a shorter one. I remember hearing a demo to one of these songs a very long time ago. So I'm excited to finally hear it in its final finished form. This is Eastshade, A Sea of Flickering Lights. Big friends of the channel. If you've watched my High Five Summerfest vlog, Mr. Flake, Mr. Julian was in it. He is the guitarist of this band, so we're big friends. So it only makes sense for me to check it out when it drops. And here we are doing exactly that. So strap in. Hopefully you'll enjoy it if it's your first time listening to Eastshade. But yeah, let's get into it. A Sea of Flickering Lights. Yummy. Eastshade. I'm assuming this is like the first intro track, so we actually get 2 songs. I already like this. Atmosphere. Ambiance. Very mysterious start. Leaves you guessing. Leaves you wondering. Ooh. So I'm assuming that's the art. It's kind of like appearing with the intro track. Ooh. Nice. Ooh, we got lyrics. Nice. Cool. This is super cool. Vibey and heavy at the same time. This is very Invent Animate chorus, I feel. This is the melody of it. Ooh. I like it. It's different from When Colors Fade sound. Slightly. Bass. Hello, bass. Nice lyrics too. Ooh. Ooh, this is sick. This is nice. Bit of a breakup in the sound. Lovely chorus. Nice composition in there at the end. This one's cool, this one's interesting. Like I said, a bit different. What is this? This is where we go into the next track, or? I assume so. So this already sounds like a different song now. We have a shared theme of flickering lights. Very wordy. This one feels cozy. I like this one too. I speak my voices heard through melodies for you. I hope it resonates. I'm torn between my dreams and the pale reality. Prolonging justice to exist. Ooh. Random heaviness out of nowhere. Bitter. I have some opinions on cadences of like the vocals and phrasing. I'll keep it till the end though. I love that melody. The guitar. So bitter and sad. Damn! Damn, that lyric hit hard. Love is love. Even death can't kill it. Okay, see those things, I love it because, like the composition, a bit of a backing vocal there. That makes vocals a lot more interesting. Bringing it home with a solo. Nice. I feel like something I've been missing from the vocals, especially Clean's, is just a bit more layering, a bit more harmonies, a bit more detail in the composition. I feel like it works. Could have benefited from a bit more stack. But this is beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. Well, triplets. Wow. So this was the surprise drop of like 3 songs bundled together. One of them is an intro, so 2 songs really bundled together in this one kind of big package. You could argue maybe this was a one big song kind of split into different sections kind of thing. But it was executed beautifully. I had so much fun and enjoyment on my face. I'm pretty sure in the reaction you'll be able to see that too. It was an overall mesmerizing and really, really cool, flowy experience. I really enjoyed the songwriting on this. You know what? Let's split this up into the things that I didn't like as much, and then move into the things that I liked, because I feel like very often we do the opposite and we kind of end on a negative note. Instead, I wanna start with the negatives, move into the positives, and then end on the positives. So the biggest thing that I did not really enjoy about this EP overall is unfortunately the mix. I think it sounds better than When Colors EP. However, it's not really hitting me. The drum sound on this one is quite different, and it's a bit muddy. Same with the guitar, I would say. The overall composition of that is very, very, like, it's getting lost super quickly. So that's something that I haven't really enjoyed that much, unfortunately. It's not to say that it's horrible and it's unlistenable. It's definitely okay. You can totally jam this. There's no problem with that. The same way I jammed the previous EP so many times. And this has a slightly more enjoyable mix in my opinion. So it's not bad, but it could be a lot better in my opinion. And it really, really helps that the actual musicianship and the music writing and the performance is good, and it's pulling this EP out of what the mix kind of dragged it into. So that's like the biggest negative thing that I've noticed. Maybe it's going to change with time. I kind of got used to it with the previous EP. But what I really, really, really want to see in the next music from these guys is a bit more clarity, a bit more crispiness, a bit more punch in the future mix. You have all the time in the world. Take it slow. Make sure whatever you put out sounds delicious and perfect. And I'll be waiting for that. The other smaller thing that I have a little bit of a nitpick in, I mentioned it in the reaction as well. It's the composition of the vocals at times feel a little bit barren, a little bit too simple. Where we could have had a bit more of a composition, of a bit more of a stack, what I like to call, with harmonies, with backing vocals. We just had kind of one plain vocal line with not much happening at all in the vocals aside from that, which isn't bad, but I feel like it could have been so much better with a little bit of more thought put into the vocal lines overall. It would have added a bit more depth to them, the epic, the drama, especially, because the whole EP is kind of going for that dramatic sound. So I think it would have definitely benefited from it. The mix and the composition of vocals could have been better. Let's move on to the good things. And there are a lot of good things to talk about. Let's start with the fact that this is a very nice transitional period after the first EP of these guys. Obviously, that work was a bit more of a complete big release. This is only 2 songs. It kind of seems like a one-off kind of, we just had a bunch of songs we had piled up, so we're gonna drop them, as opposed to a big release. That being said, it doesn't feel like a extra couple of songs. It feels like a proper transitional material into whatever Eastshade has prepared next. I feel like it is a perfect continuation of what When Colors was, without being extremely groundbreaking or new or fresh from that EP's sound. It is very much following all the tropes and the sound of that previous work. But it also kind of treads on a bit of a new territory with a bit more vibes, a bit more just overall feeling. I feel like this particular EP has a lot more feeling, maybe a bit less heaviness, but definitely a bit more of that emotional edge to it, which I thought it was a perfect continuation. And yeah, that kind of leads into the whole songwriting aspect. I thought that this whole EP written as one big piece was perfect. It was such a nice journey throughout, from the intro track going into the first one with a very nice catchy chorus, very nice riffage on that one, nice surprise drop as well, and then leading into the beauty that is the closing track. Kind of just pulled everything together, the emotional side of it, a bit more drama in the breakdown part. I gotta say that bridge part with those kind of like vocoded vocals there might be one of my favorite things Eastshade has ever put out. It is such a beautiful part, coupled with the way the breakdown actually hits and the impact that it has. From the songwriting perspective, absolutely gorgeous. The way it worked, the way it flew into my ears, that whole ending section. And of course, the guitar solo at the end just kind of wrapped everything together in a nice big gift package and gave it to you on a silver platter. So the vocals is a bit of a gray area for me, because while I can't say that the vocals are bad at all or a negative thing for me, I also can't really point them out as something that I liked that much. Not sure if it's the style or performance that has some like gripes with me. Trying to figure out. I got used to the sound of the vocals in the EP, so I'm sure I will get used to with these songs as well. But what I really want to hear more of from the vocalist is a bit more variety, I think. A bit more, some edge that we haven't quite experienced yet. Don't know how to explain it. At some points, the vocals seemed a bit samey to me. It felt like they weren't given much breathing room or much melody or cadences to work with. He's a great vocalist. I mean, those notes he was pulling off in the harmonies on the last song were fucking great. But yeah, overall, I think what I mentioned before with the composition would definitely help if we had just more stack in those vocals. Yeah, that's what I want. Finalizing everything with lyrics, surprisingly. We had a lyrics playing to the songs in the video, which was very nice. Thank you for that. Kind of like a lyric video. And lyrics are beautiful. Honestly, this whole theme of like grief, letting go kind of thing. It's love. It's such a beautifully explored theme through this EP. I was genuinely surprised by how well this was written outside of music, like specifically lyrics. There were some moments in it where phrasing and the cadences were a bit strange to like a everyday English speaker guy like me. But that seems to be a thing with a lot of German bands. I've noticed that the phrasing is a bit off sometimes. It's nothing crazy. You know, for example, if you ever listen to like Anne Is Okay songs, there are some weird lyrics and some weird phrasing and pacing of those lyrics. So yeah, that's one like super nitpick that I've noticed. Overall, I really liked it. It's nothing groundbreaking, it's nothing new, it's nothing super fresh from them. It is very much the same kind of style and sound they were going for in the previous EP. But I see it as a transition into whatever they have prepared next. The next EP or an album they're going to put out is going to be, I feel, different in a lot of ways. So this was awesome. Really nice 2-song experience with an intro. Super vibey, super feelsy, and I really liked it. Congratulations, guys, if you're watching this. Also, if you're watching this and you've heard Eastshade for the first time ever, please check out the link in the description. Check them out. Leave them a like. Leave them a comment. They're super small, so they would love any kind of criticism. Anything you can think of, put it in the comments under their video. I'm sure they would love to hear all of your thoughts. But that's going to be it for this one. Yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. Let me know what you think about this EP in the comments under my video as well. But that's going to be it for this one. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.